Why, hello. This is Galactic Storm with another World of Tanks tank review, and today we're going to be doing the Panzer KPFW-4, or simply known as the Panzer IV. It was the most common German tank in the World War II. It was made in the early 1930s and was supposed to be like a main or like a secondary battle tank, but the ass kicking was all going to be going to the Panzer III. But the Panzer III was so obsolete that they added more modifications for the Panzer IV. Enough of history, let's go to the review on this thing. The health on this thing is 420 hit points, the engine is 440 horsepower, speed is 48 kilometers per hour, the hull, which is pretty much the front, the rear and the sides, it's pretty much 80, 30, 20, which is pretty good when it comes to the front. The turret is it's 50, 30, 30. So this tank's not really the best when it comes to the turret. But the penetration and damage is pretty much the same. It's pretty much 83, 138. And yeah, it's pretty good. But the handling's pretty decent on this thing. This thing's pretty much like if you played the M5 or not the M5, the M4 Stuart, you pretty much have the same similarities of this tank. The pros on this thing, well, it's pretty much versatile. Its signaling is pretty good. The mobility is pretty good. It has a nice choice of guns, like it does with the M4 Sherman. It has it has better armor when it comes to the front than the M4. But the M4 is pretty good when it comes to like the turret armor. I don't care about turret armor, but it has also better accuracy than the M4 when it comes to like a few varieties of the guns. But anyway, let's go for the cons on this thing. It's pretty few. It has a less gun depression than the M4, and it pretty much has a weak turret armor, which could be a problem. But I really didn't have any problems with it. But yeah, this is pretty much the jack of all trades along with the M4. But except for this one, you'll pretty much get like a weaker package at the start, and you'll have like a weaker gun and all that. So if I were you, I would skip that as soon as possible and go with the other variety of choices that you would have in your disposal. So this thing can be support, this thing can be a sniper, this thing can be a brawler, you choose. But allow me to show you how to kick ass with this thing. So without further ado on this tank, let's kick some ass on this Panzer IV. I got this gameplay before 1.1.1 pretty much went out, and that's pretty much like a fix up on the glitches, the lag that was there, which was pretty annoying, and the countdowns. And they also added in 3 new tanks. 2 American, one of them is pretty much one of those famous tanks. It's the Super Persian, and they added some known tanks that were onto the game. It was what was it called? The T-25 Tier 5 medium heavy tank, I think. Medium heavy tank. I don't know what it was. But anyway, we are in the Panzer IV in Prokhorovka, where I'm pretty much going to be going to the same spot like I did with the M4 Sherman. This thing, like I said, is pretty versatile. It has a good signal range. It's pretty much like the same as the M4 Sherman. I think it's a bit more, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, especially with the effects of commanders now, these tanks get better and better. And there's an M3 Stuart that's pretty much a tier 3 light tank. It's American. Yeah, in America, you get your ass kicked. That was a bad pun. I'm sorry. I'll stop right there. And I pretty much shut it down with a little bit of damage. And oh boy, there's a Panzer IV. I hope I don't get hit with that, and he's been finished off. Awesome. But I'm still detected, which is not a good thing. And there's there's an Altoso, there's a Panzer, and there's an M4, there's a Matilda. Whole shit ton of them. And I took a nice shot there, and I took another nice shot there. I'm almost dead right now, and I have my view range destroyed, well, damaged, and my tracks damaged. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing right here, I'm going to fix the viewfinder. So, at least that's done. But I have to be really careful on this one. Because, you know, I'm almost dead. I have like 47 hit points left. And there is a T-14. Probably one of the stronger tanks that you would get in Tier 5. It may have a good armor, but it's not really good when it comes to penetration. And there's a Covenant. Covenant. That's what it's called. Covenant. I tried shooting at it. I took a few shots at it, but it almost killed me right there. And there was also that other tank right there, but my teammates finished it off, and there goes the Covenant. So, 2 kills so far, I think. I think it's 2 kills. Yeah, 2 kills. So I'm trying to go back up, and I got detected again. I'm not taking any chances with this tank. And luckily, grazing those other shots, I'm very lucky. But my teammates are pretty much moving up and trying to sweep house onto the entire side of the map. And then there's a T1 heavy, Tier 5 heavy tank. And there we go. We're still being caught again. Still being spotted. And I think that's an M4 right there. Or an M6. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm trying to keep an eye on it. And there's an Altoso right there, which I could be trying to take out. But I just have to be real careful not to be caught again. Or detected. That's pretty much what that exclamation point means. And there we go. Try to take a few shots there. Or at least try to take a few shots. I'm not entirely sure what it was. And then there's the T1 heavy. It's pretty much getting its ass kicked. I don't think I'm going to be getting it. Nope. I got detected again. And holy shit, there's that tank again. And ooh, an M4. This thing can pretty much be a sniper, especially what you're doing right now. So, although, yeah, maybe your shots will be inaccurate at times, but if you use the right gun like I did with that M4, you're gonna hit. And that's kill number 3 right now. And there's a M4 Sherman right there. Looks like an M4, or either that or an M6. I can't really tell between the numbers. And there's the last guy. It's an M3 Lee. Will I get it? Will I get it? Score. 4 kills, and we won. I got the last kill. Yay! Did pretty good when it came to the M4. Well, not M4. This is the Panzer IV. So, what do I get in rewards? I got 1200 health. Not 1200 health. I got 1200 experience and 24,000 when it comes to silver. And I got Spartan. Pretty much you have to ricochet a few shots and also have 10% of your hit points left. So, that's a pretty good medal. Means you're a survivalist. And, ooh, holy crap. Took a nice few shots at some, and I destroyed the Covenant, the M3 Lee, the M3 Stewart, and the M4. Yeah, that was an M4. That was not an M6, an M4. So, yeah, pretty decent, and I did 3rd best in my team. So, I got another one for you, and let's get to it. And the last thing that you'll get for gameplay for the Panzer IV is White Park. Now this is pretty small. It's like Himmelsdorf, but it's just small, and you know, it's not that much open when it comes to it. But when White Park's in this, it's pretty much like plainy. You'll have buildings all around you. You'll have cover in that, but it's more grassy and it's more open. But yeah, we're not gonna let that slow us down, shall we? So yeah, I think I have like the 3rd package onto my Panzer IV, and it's pretty accurate, it's pretty penetratingly, and it's pretty good when it comes to the damage, and more accurate. I think I said it twice, I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to be going down to this tunnel here, which I usually like to do because that's where usually all the bad guys would come from. And, oh wow, we hit the jackpot. Well, 1 medium, which is a Ram 2, Premium 5, Tier 5 tank, I mean, and 2 other light tanks. But there's gonna be more assholes where that come from. Or came from. Yeah, came from. But yeah. Anyway, they're gonna be trying to attack up to that hill, and I'm gonna be trying to stay onto the tunnel but I'm deciding to pretty much go up there and try to help him at least. But then, all of a sudden, out of the blue, a wild tank would pretty much go into the, into the tunnel and try to outflank us there. And it's a Wolverine, a tier 5 tank destroyer. Pretty good gun, but pretty shitty armor. But let's not let that continue us. He might have blown off my engine like a shrapnel granada, but I'm trying to get that. And there's the Ram 2, pretty much the tier 5 premium tank, medium tank. But I took a nice few shots at him, and there's a tier 3 Valentine. It's that tank destroyer from the British side, and there's another one too, but he got his ass handed. So I pretty much repaired my engine because I can't really live without it. So I'm gonna go to the Valentine and took a nice big chunk out of him and pretty much damaged his turret. And we dodged. So I'm gonna go in here again. I got damaged at that one, but I ultimately finished him off. And there's the, I think that's the M26, and there's an M4, holy shit. And I bounced it with because I angled it right, surprisingly. I'm not really good when it comes to the angling. Angling's when you pretty much bounce shots, yeah, but it's pretty good when you have like angled armor, at least. So, or that's not flat. Anyway, we cleared this part of the town, and we're going to be going to the other side of the map, which is going to be right there onto the left. And I'm going to try to find them, but they're not in plain view. So what we're going to be trying to do is I'm going to try to go down there, and I spotted something. It was a Panzer IV. He's trying to run away from me, and I'm trying to get after him, but unfortunately this guy pretty much went down the hill and pretty much got gang raped by a whole bunch of tanks. And I think they already took him out already. Oh wait, nope. They took one guy out, but the Wolverine finished him off. And there's an Altoso. I'm trying to go after him, but how the hell did that miss? I'm speechless. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry a bucket of tears. It's gonna make me cry. But there's a Sherman Jumbo right there. I think that's a Sherman Jumbo. I can't really be sure. But he got his ass handed. And I'm trying to go after the Altoso before the other ones get to him, so I can try to get 3 kills. 2 kills are fine, but 3 kills, it says a lot. And I have to go after that last tank. Last tank is pretty much a T14 premium tier 5 heavy tank. I think I said that twice again. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to try to find him. And look where he's at. And holy shit, my ammo rack's damaged, which means I'm going to have a slow reload. And he pretty much slowed me down. Come on, reload, bitch! Yeah! There we go. T14 destroyed, and I pretty much got a shape of my hair saved from that. So, anyway, a good victory. 3 kills. And I got almost 1,500 in experience and 31,000 when it comes. I got almost 32,000 when it comes to silver. And I got a common medal, the Master Gunner. Oh yay! Everyone gets that. But I spotted a lot of the enemies, and I got some spotting damage. I got the Valentine AT, which is the tank destroyer, the M4, and the T14. And yeah, I did some damage on some of them, like the Ram 2 and the other one that just came out. Oh wait, that was a Wolverine. I'm sorry. But yeah, I did first. And yeah, let's go ultimately review this tank. So my ultimate review on the Panzer IV, it's just like the M4 Sherman. It has good signal, mobility, a good choice of guns. It has better armor than the M4, but I think it's a bit more accurate than the M4 as well. But then again, the M4 has a better armor when it comes to the turret. It's pretty more versatile at some parts. But The one biggest thing that I don't like about it is the first package that you get with it, like when you start out with the tank. So for this reason, and I know some people are going to bitch about this, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. For my advice, upgrade out of the first package quickly so you can get to the better guns. It can work primarily as a sniper or a brawler, mainly because of the 10.5 centimeter gun and the other sniping guns that you can get with this. Pretty much you gotta be cautious as the M4, and it's pretty much as balanced as the M4, but I mean it has like its differences compared to like the M4. But yeah, I like this tank. I think I had a lot more fun on it than I did with the M4. But then again, they're still both efficient medium tanks that you can get in tier 5. So this is a pretty good tank that you would have, especially if it's a Panzer. Anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, all that fun shit. Oh yeah, and look down and pretty much join the Facebook army, or you'll die. So, yeah, join me anytime you want. Please. Okay, thanks all. This is Galactic Storm, and I'm saying, keep charging, bitches.